What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me for another video. Today we're going to continue on in this healthy living series. That's what I'm calling it. So today we're going to be talking about 4 fast food restaurants that promote themselves as healthy, but really aren't any better, maybe even worse than the actual regular fast food burger joint. So we're not going to waste any time. Let's get right into it and get this thing going. So the criteria we're sticking with today are restaurants that promote themselves as healthy, but when I go into the store, I still have to work to actually find healthy items in there. That's the qualifications for today, because in my opinion, if I walk into a restaurant that says they're healthy, they have natural blah blah blah, they have no this, no that in it, when I walk in, I shouldn't have to hunt for the healthy stuff. It should literally just be there. So that's the qualifications for today. So here we go. We're going to start off with one that honestly makes me sad every time I remember this, and that is Salata. Salata on face value is a healthy restaurant. I mean, salads are supposed to be healthy, correct? The problem is that with every single salad that you get across the board, 90% of the problem with salads are the dressings. Not the lettuce, obviously. Most people put chicken in them. If you put different types of peanuts, if you even put some fruit on there, whatever you put, generally speaking, it is actually hard to really mess up a salad in terms of making it not fit into a healthy lifestyle. The problem we encounter are the sauces. And when you go to Salata, there are literally no sauces you can use that actually will fit into a meal plan. They have literally no low fat. They might say they're low fat, but they don't have actually sugar free or fat free or any type of sauces there. All of them are full fat, full calories, and then you don't get to enjoy your salads. When I go, I have to actually bring my own sauce. The few times I go to Salata, I don't eat out of these places often, but when I do, it's always a shocker to remember this. And I have to bring my own sauce when I know I'm going to actually have something that fits into a healthy lifestyle. You can't have the honey mustard, you can't have the ranch, you can't have any type of funny other type of ranch they have there. You can't even have the balsamic vinaigrette. Now again, it should be obvious. It should be obvious because the calories are right there. But when I'm going into a healthy restaurant, I don't want to do more work to then still try to be healthy. Maybe that's just my own first world issue, but if I'm going into a healthy restaurant, I want to assume that the restaurant's providing me what it marketed to me. I don't want to now have to do extra work to make it happen. So that's where we have an issue with Salata. Now, this is not even talking about the fact that there are tons of extra condiments and tons of extra toppings and different things you can do to intentionally make it unhealthy. This is just talking about someone who wants to go and actually eat healthy at a so-called healthy restaurant. Again, I have issues all the time. Without bringing my own dressing, I really can't even eat there. So Salata is unfortunately really a no-go, because there are too many hoops to jump through and not enough solutions to actually have a healthy salad. And at the end of the day, you can have oil and vinegar, but I don't know about you, but I mean, that sucks. Like on a salad, I think that's horrible. I know some people like it, but I absolutely hate it. And I'm sure a lot of you guys just don't care to have just oil and vinegar on a salad. So number 2, maybe some of y'all already knew this one, but Panera Bread. Panera promotes itself as having all these fantastic ingredients, all these like real ingredients versus the fast food places that just have like frozen stuff shipped in and everything. Y'all, Panera is literally no better than any other place out there. Now, maybe I should have like pulled up all these stats and done all this like research and stuff beforehand. I didn't feel like it. I just threw on this video and was going to tell you the facts and tell you what is actually the truth out there. You want to believe me? No. It is what it is. But go look at the calories on literally all the items there. Just because, and this is the thing that so many people forget, just because it's organic, just because it's vegetarian, just because it's natural ingredients, just because it has no hormones, just because it's cage free, just because it has all these fancy buzzwords attached to it, does not by default make it healthy. It's just really that simple. It doesn't mean it's innately bad, and it might be a better version of something you want to enjoy, but it doesn't make it by default healthy. I know tons of overweight vegetarians. I know tons of people that go to Whole Foods and get the expensive versions of every single food and don't look that great. So it's a whole bunch of stuff. It's not just let me follow the buzzwords and I will become healthy. It's literally all marketing. Now, there are some truths to everything, but it does not innately mean you're going to be healthy. There is a whole scope, a whole lifestyle you have to implement to make yourself healthy. So that being said, Panera has just as much garbage in a lot of their sauces and their condiments and their toppings and their types of soups, and there's a lot of sodiums in the foods that they have. Again, it's a fast food restaurant, and maybe some of this I don't know the ins and outs of Panera. I don't really care. So maybe there's some things that are made fresh daily. But if you take a blueberry muffin from like Sam's Club, just your regular blueberry muffin you'd buy at a store, and you take some fancy organic blueberry muffin, they're both going to be unhealthy. It doesn't matter what title you slap on it. So realistically, Panera is a good place. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Panera. It's awesome. But a healthy fast food restaurant, it is not. Okay, here's one that's going to blow some minds. Smoothie King. If I had to be completely honest, just my guess, Smoothie King is easily the worst on this list, if not worse than some of your classic McDonald's and Wendy's and whatever other fast food restaurants that you enjoy. And it really comes down to the severity of the sugar that they have in their products. If you go look, I think it's their website that has, you can literally see the nutrition facts for each different size of the smoothies. You can literally order none. I think there is one, and I can't remember off the top of my head what it's called, but there's only one you can order that is super close to being somewhat healthy, and then you still have to make some modifications on top of that to really kind of fit into a healthy profile. At the end of the day, even if they're using real fruits and, organic blah, 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 just because something is good, chicken is good, doesn't mean I can have 20 ounces of chicken at one sitting. You cannot just have the sugar overload. It is an incredible sugar overload. And a lot of it comes from just the simple sugars. Again, fruits, they're not innately bad, but you cannot just have tons and tons and tons of fruit just sitting. It is a simple sugar that will be converted into fat if not eaten in appropriate quantities. Same thing with protein. You eat too much protein, and guess what happens? Your body doesn't need that much. Whoop, it becomes fat. Anything your body doesn't need, whoop, becomes fat. So that is the thing. You cannot just have a excessive amount of sugar, and with some place like Smoothie King, it's really hard to avoid the severity of the sugars, no matter what you try to order over there. So it's unfortunate, but yeah, really Smoothie King is not the healthiest place in the world. You would really just do better, again, to make your own smoothies and pay nothing, and it probably would taste even better. All right, and this next one. I've had some debates with people on this one in the past. I'm not really sure why, because I think it's pretty obvious, but Subway. Whew. Subway is not a healthy restaurant. First off, like 80% of their menu is not even healthy types of sandwiches, period. There really actually isn't a healthy sandwich per se, but realistically, there's only the ham and the turkey and maybe that like chicken breast one that they have. Everything else is unhealthy. I think they even serve pizzas now. So they're really moving away from their healthy marketing. At least that's the way it seems if you're going to throw pizzas into a place. But on top of all that, let's just say you did take, because in a pinch, definitely a sandwich with turkey and bread and lettuce and tomatoes is going to be better than having a Big Mac. And research has shown that Subway sandwiches have as many calories and pretty much as much salt as you would find in burgers at these other fast food restaurants. You would have to have a profile of a lot less nastiness in a Subway sandwich to make it actually worth the cheat, if you will, or the better bad choice. So that's it, guys. Those are the 4 fast food restaurants that claim to be healthy but really are not, that I would not touch with a 10-foot pole if I was trying to stay on plan. And what really just bothers me about these restaurants is that there are people out there that are trying to find success, that are trying to live a cleaner, healthier lifestyle, that have chosen these restaurants because they have been promoted as healthy, only to realize, or maybe not even know that it's the restaurants, that they're not losing weight. If there's a Subway right next to where you work and you go there every single day because it's quote unquote the healthy restaurant, you may not be seeing the results you want. And that's unfortunate because they promote themselves as a healthy restaurant. Or you probably at this day and age are more likely to find a Salada near where you work. So it's just, those types of places really just bother me because there is just no honesty, and it reinforces the fact that at the end of the day, you cannot trust any of these restaurants to care about your fitness as much as you do. They're going to use any type of tricks they can to get you to come into their restaurant and get hooked on whatever type of foods they are. It is absolutely incredible. It's, for me, kind of upsetting, but you know what? That's why I'm here. If they were honest, I wouldn't be here, being able to help you on your fitness journey. If you are looking for a plan that will get you from where you are to way beyond where you ever thought you could be, please go down to the links below. My company, the Academy Performance, will get you the results you have been looking for, will give you the kick in the butt that you need to really succeed and have the body, the lifestyle, and the health that you have always dreamed of, and more. We offer pre-built programs, we offer subscription programs specifically for women, we offer in-person training, and we also offer our bread and butter custom online training. So I would appreciate it so much if you would just take a second, go down there, look at those links. We're also offering a free guide to the ultimate abs, no charge. Go in there, check it out, at least get yourself going, give yourself a little bit of information. But thank you so much for joining me in this video. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. It would mean so much to me, and I will see you next time.